Hello. Good morning, everyone. Brenda over here at Blasterworks, and it is Sunday. Few things that means. It means one, we are going to do the trash talk, prepare my page for next week, and two, I am going to the flea market again. As you know, lately I haven't been able to do that for one reason or another, but I did go last week, and which was this one, the Coast Vintage Market in Laguna Hills parking lot. I've already got this flyer. I just got it again because I do like the design on it, but I'm not going to use it in Trash Talk. I don't think. I might actually start using some of this stuff in Coconut's journal because she does like the ocean and all that kind of stuff. And California, so I might use that in hers. Just little additions into, or maybe make it a journal card or something for her to write on. Anywho, what else? Yeah, that's it. That's it for Sunday. And we were supposed to go to the grocery store yesterday, but we did not go, so we will be doing that today. And yesterday, I actually kind of took the day off. I mean, I know it's my day off, but I did not do any yard work. I did order some coconut coir, which came in yesterday late. So today I will be, sorry, hold on, mixing up a soil with that, some soil that, and then some of my dirt from the backyard, some soil from my backyard, and adding it to the garden beds, I should say, because I'm going to top off the ones that I already have, because they're getting low, and then also top off my potatoes, which I planted a while ago, and the sprouts are coming up out of the dirt, but the dirt was like not deep enough for potatoes. So then I added a little bit more, and then they came through that. And then just like 2 days ago, I added at least this much soil, like a couple inches, 2 or 3 inches of soil. And in 2 days, they're sprouting up out of that. So now I'm going to make some more soil and add it to the top of that. Try to get it to the top of the box. The box I'm using is my lawnmower box that my lawnmower came in. Hold on. First sip of coffee of the day. So I'll top it up all the way to the top of that, and then hopefully that's enough room for potatoes to grow inside of. But anyways, let's get to my trash for last week. Actually, where's my journal? It's over there because I was journaling on the journal card, so it's over by the couch. Let me grab it real quick. And I do have, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it because when I edit, I usually kind of go as close as I can. But over here, I have the beginnings of July's journal because I have to make that too. And if I make that today, I'll just add that into Trash Talk. Maybe instead of me making this page, depending on time, because I'll make this page too. And also, if I have enough time, I'll put them both in, or one or the other. And I don't know. I'm trying not to slurp because that's kind of rude. So it's over here. It's preventing this from laying down straight. Oh, it's floss. Okay. Gripper floss. Where did I get this at? I don't know. Did someone give this to me, or did I have it from something? I don't know. All right. Well, anyway. Okay, so here's my journal, and we are doing, I think this is technically the last week of June. So, and then that means I still have to do my center page too. So here was last week's. So we're going to do this page here, and then I can staple it all together once I'm done. Staple or so I might have to, so I don't know if my staple will go through there. Okay. All right. This is from remember I told you I found an air purifying bag for for Scrappy 8. It was one of my found trash pieces, and I used it for my Scrappy 8, which I'm done. I just uploaded the video last night, so I'll put that out probably tomorrow or Tuesday, no later than Tuesday. But yeah, so I have this left. So I might use that today. I'm not sure, or maybe that'll go in Coconut's journal somewhere too. Let's see. This will go with this. This was last week's when we went to the flea market. Coffee we bought at the donut shop. This is from the coffee cup actually. So and this is the what do you call it? The cozy or the thing that was around the cup, and then I just have some stickers on there. This I was cleaning out. That's another thing I want to show you too. I was cleaning out my. I have a tin, this old German tin. Looks pretty beat up on the outside. The inside looks nice and clean though. And I cleaned it out because I had old baking stuff in there, sprinkles, old not like vanilla, that kind of stuff, but not vanilla, but things like that. Um, So I just cleaned it all out because I don't bake anymore. I don't plan on baking anymore. Anything big like I used to. I used to bake a lot when I had the kids and the grandkids, but now I don't really even want to turn the oven on. You know what I'm saying? So I threw out all the old pectin and everything like that. I'm sure everything expired by now anyway. But I liked that, so I kept that box. This was from the flea market last weekend. It was on a flyer, but I just liked this part. Something was happening. Is it today or tomorrow? Or I mean, yesterday or today. I don't know what today's date is, but it was something. But it was and it was actually here in Long Beach, uh, but it's more downtown Long Beach, so I'm not going to that. And then just some chips. This is hubby's chips. He wanted to try them. Dill pickle, flaming hot. He did not realize they were flaming hot. I guess the fire didn't give it away. He just saw dill pickle Cheetos, so he wanted to try it. And although they were good, they did make him feel kind of sick. So he's not sure if he wants to finish eating them. He had mixed them with some of his other Cheetos that he had. Like now he's just picking out the other Cheetos and not eating these. And then this is a bag of chips that I had at work. Not too long ago, we had gotten sandwiches in. I think from this place, the Mendocino Farms. Remember, the contact lens guy brought in some sandwiches for everybody, and then we got chips with it. But I didn't eat the chips. I just had them in the lab where I sit, and I finally opened the bag and ate them. So this has fire too. Lots of fire going on here. Okay, so that's my trash. So I have plenty of trash, and then I also have my journal card ready to go. Okay, so I'll put that over here in front. So all I need is a planner with I could use this. This is pretty papery. And I do like I just like this little sign, honestly. So this might just be decoration, but I just need something to plan on. I can also plan on this, even though it's a little beat up, or I can open this up and make this a planner also with Saturday or Sunday through Saturday. Oh, found stuff. Okay, so I'll show you this in a minute. So these are my parking lot finds at the flea market. These I found last Sunday. These were in my bag when I cleaned my bag out because I wanted to wash it. I had forgotten that I had these. So these were found previously. I don't know what this was on, but it's like a little finial or whatever. And then little, it's funny because this is a soccer, the SoCal Winter Cup. It's a little soccer thing for Southern California, and we're having soccer going on right now. So that's kind of interesting that I have that. And then these are things I found in the parking lot last Sunday. It's just pieces of a watch. This is a magnet, and I could probably use that. It's one of those thin ones. If I can get it out of, I should be able to, yeah. Oh, that was easier than I thought. Okay. Oh, there's two in there. Is that a magnet? Oh, that's not the magnet. Okay, that's just a little, that's a powerful magnet because that was, look at that. So this I'm going to save for me. I can use that in a journal or anything. Oh, it's sticking to everything, but yeah, let's put that in there. All right, so that's that. I might still use that. I don't think I need that though. Let's throw that out. All right, let's put that there. And then I found this, and it's missing a couple of the little blingy blingies in there, but this might be cool also for a Coconut's journal because you can put, it's like a bead because you can put like a string through there and attach it like a dangle. Maybe I'll collect some stuff and put it on as a dangle on the outside of her journal. So that I'll save. And then this can also be used as part of a dangle. It's part of just a little chain, no bling bling on it, but it's still a nice little chain. And then I found this little sticker. This is In and Out little guy. And he may go actually in the center. He might run on the earth, and he looks like he's pulling a kite. Oh, you know what? He was probably pulling a kite. He can pull the butterfly like a kite. Isn't that a good idea? Yeah, so he'll go in the center. So I might need to work on the center today and film that because I've got all kinds of stuff here that need to go in the center. All right. Okay, so this is my trash. So work on this page. And then this, oh wait, no. Okay, and then this, just a sticker from some cookies I bought. And the cookies were my sweet treat for the week. All right, and that's just going to be decoration. And then this is cracking skins. And this is from the Bird Place, chicken and rice. We went back. So we missed 1 week. I think I told you last week that we missed a week. And then so this week I went back, or not this week, but this week that just stopped, that ended. I went back because they were having a buy one, get one free on the classic bowl, which is the bowl that hubby gets. I get the crispy chicken bowl, which I prefer, but if it's buy one, get one free, I'm going to eat a classic bowl. So, so yeah, but since I saved a little bit of money, I figured I'd try out the cracking skins. And here's a picture of it. And let me tell you, that is something that you have to eat in moderation, but it's damn good. It's just chicken skin, but it's like pork skins. You know what I mean? Like they fry it up like pork skins. It was seasoned, everything, and oh my god, I cannot stop eating that. So yes, I tried to eat it over a course of two meals, but that only 2 pieces I saved for the next day. The rest I ate. Yeah, that's how good it was. I couldn't stop. But I will not be ordering this all the time because I know it's not good for you. All right. It's good, but it's not good for you. So that's that. And let me tell you, when I walked in, we were talking about connections. Hold on a second. And then this I might use somewhere else. I might make my own little design. Oh, you know what? From my Scrappy 8 challenge, I think I have, when I print out stuff, I print different sizes to figure out which size works the best for me. So I did print out something. I'm not going to tell you guys so you can see it on the video, but I printed out a few of them, so I might put that on here. Yeah, so let's put that to the side. Okay. Because I think I have enough trash. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, connections. So when I walked in to order our dinner, to get our dinner for last week, the girl at the register, I walk in, she's like, "Hi, Brenda." I felt like Norm and Cheers. You know what I mean? She turned around, she's like, "Hi, Brenda." That just tickled me because I'm like, okay, she knows my name now. That's how bad it is, right? That's how bad it is that I'm going there all the time. But yeah, so I asked her name because I want to know her name too, and her name is Max. Isn't that cute? So I was like, all right, and I said bye, Max. When I was leaving. So yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you because that was like, I know I'm weird, but that was kind of like a highlight for me of my week. You know what I mean? Because I don't know, I felt like I accomplished something. Like I made that connection. I made a connection, and I am not a social person at all. I know I talk here, I talk on, I love you guys, but uh, if anyone invited me to a party where I didn't know anyone, I would not be that person that is able to go out and just talk to people. I would probably shy away and sit somewhere and eat and just kind of enjoy people watching. And then if someone comes to me, then of course I'm going to talk to them. But yeah, I don't really go out and talk to people. Hubby, on the other hand, always very good at talking. But he used to be the leader of a band. You know what I mean? He was the singer and all that kind of stuff. So the front man. So he's very, very good. In fact, he used to MC the Bob Marley Days here. If you're familiar with Long Beach, we used to have Bob Marley Days back in February of the year, every year. And it was like a 3-day event. It's changed a lot. I think they still have it now, but it's changed a lot since back in our day. Yeah, him and his friends started that here. They actually got permission from Bob Marley's wife to be able to use his name and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, so he used to MC that. So he's good at talking with people and making friends and connections and stuff, but not me. But I made one. So anyway, enough talking. Let's get doing. Oh, okay. I know you guys are all screaming at me. What's this? All right. So this is this was inside. Remember I told you I found something for Coconut's journal, and I found it in the parking lot, and I found it as we were walking to the flea market. So I hadn't even got into the flea market yet. All of these other things are found at the site, at the flea market site. Okay. Because you think about it, a lot of them probably come from people setting up their flea market booths, and they're dropping things, and things like that. So that could be why I find kind of unique tidbits there. Uh, but this was inside what I found uh, on the way to the after I parked my car, and I'm just walking, walked a little ways, and then I found it. And I want you to actually read. This is a text that I got from Coconut after I had asked her, "Hey, think about it. Let me know what you like. Your colors, things that you like, so I know what kind of pages to put in your journal." You know what I mean? Um, so she thought about it, and then she texted me back, and she sent me this text. And you might have to pause to read it. Um, but just so you know why I kind of flipped out a little bit when I found this. All right. So, hopefully you guys read it by now. It's not that long, but it is kind of a lot of words. But okay. All right. She specifically said pink and cheetah, right? Cheetah, leopard print, that kind of thing with pink. And what do I stumble upon but a bag with pink cheetah print or leopard print. I don't know which one it is, right? But I knew what she was saying. Okay. So I picked it up, expecting to find maybe someone accidentally lost it with their wallet in it or whatever, but it was empty. If it had a phone number or anything there, I would have called to give it back to the person, but it did not. Okay. So after freaking out because I found this, then when I opened it later, it had this in it. It said, "Cause for Paws Thrift Store," and it gives the address of the thrift store. Donations accepted. All proceeds go to animal rescue. All right. So you're wondering, well, so you know what I mean? But my Coconut, not only does she love, everyone loves animals, right? She does love animals. She works for, is it, what's the, she works for an animal, not an animal rescue shed. They have a vet, and they also board, they have like I thought you said it's not like an animal hotel either, but they do everything with animals. SPCA, what is that organization with animals? But she works for them, right? So that's her job. She's also trying to learn to be a veterinary assistant. So they are kind of teaching her some stuff there, but she has always worked with dogs. She has her jobs have the last few jobs she had has always been either a doggy hotel or things like that, a veterinarian office, things. So she's always worked, and so this was inside of it, and I'm thinking, oh my goodness. One, I need to go to Mission Viejo and check this place out. It's a thrift store, of course, and maybe I'll go actually. Oh, but see, it's not on Sunday. So Sundays are the days we go to the flea market, and we're in that area because that's kind of a ways to drive from where I live. But yeah, isn't that neat? So this is definitely going to go and let her know the story of this. That is going to go into her journal. Also, it has a story, but right. So it's crinkly because I washed it and I did not put it in the dryer because I was afraid something would happen. But I'm going to take it apart and use this as the cover. I'm going to make a soft cover, and I'm thinking because it has this, I'm thinking this is going to be the spine. Right. So it already has a spine here. I know that's pretty big. That's a pretty big spine, probably, but it'll grow. Like she'll have enough stuff to put stuff in there. It's almost 4 inches if you stretch it. Yeah, if you stretch it, would be a 4-inch spine. But yeah, so I'm thinking of doing that. So I'll cut it and make this her cover for her journal, along with the door. I think I still want to do a door on the front, or the first page or something. A door where you open it, and it has her and her dog Zip there to greet you at the door. I think that's an awesome concept. So I still want to do that. But yeah, So, okay, I've taken a lot of time. I'm already at 20 something minutes. So let me shut up and do stuff. I'm not sure what's going to happen after this, what you're going to see. You're either going to see me putting this page together, which I think is kind of boring, or you might see me putting together July's, or you might see me putting together the center page, which also I could just do and then just show you at the end what it is, because you guys already kind of know all the stuff that's going in here. This one might have to wait because I still have to print out Scrappy 8. So I might show you I might show you this on the next video, next trash talk. Yeah, I might have to do that because I still have to, because I like to add the pictures of what I've done for the month, which isn't much, but Scrappy 8 challenge has to go in there. All right, so anyway, so hold tight, and I don't know what you're going to see next, but you'll see something. Actually, you can watch it while I go to the flea market. How's that? Because I still got to get ready to go there. All right. All right, you guys, I'm back, and I lied. Okay, I was unable to record anything because I needed to charge my phone. I realized it was running really low. So while I was charging my phone, I made my page. So let me go over that real quick. So what I did was I made this into, this is going to say Sunday through Saturday. So this is going to be my daily planner. And I'll show you my journal card here at the end. I used the sale sign for decoration. I used the coffee cup as decoration. And then I used the Chester Cheetah as a pocket. I sewed him onto orange scrap that I had from that rotisserie bag. So that's coming in quite handy. I did not glue this part down because it's overlapping here, and I can't, even once I have it all together, I won't be able to glue it down, because if I do, this moves too much. Like, this needs to be able to move, so it'll just stay like that. On this page, I use the pectin as a tuck. This is where my journal card is going to go, and I just use these as decoration. And this sticker, there's a piece of paper here so that the journal card can tuck in without sticking to the sticker, but it's stuck here and here like that. So so that's my page, and I did ride my bike on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And then I did have to go to the store. Well, Wednesday I didn't because I thought we were having a meeting with our regional that day, but we ended up postponing it again. So I drove because I didn't know how long that was going to take. And then Friday, of course, I always shop and get my lunch and everything like that for a few days. So that was that. And what I decided I'm going to do is I'm going to do my July journal because I have pieces that I've been saving, especially for July, because it's like this I got at the flea market. It's just a card with the Cancer horoscope thingy, calendar from July from a long time ago. So I saved scraps that I want to put in my July. This will be my cover. So I got to just figure out how I'm going to put that all together. And I have some other stuff. And of course, you know, the raccoon stickers are going to be the July journal cards. So so July is all my birthday month. That's why it's a little bit more special. Why I've set stuff aside for July. So maybe I will record making that journal and also doing the center page of this one and put that all into one video. And I'll put that out next week, probably around Wednesday, Thursday, somewhere around there. And then remember I was telling you about my tins and how I cleaned out the one that had this in there. And then I forgot to tell you why. Because as you know, I harvested my garlic last Saturday, and I was looking on Amazon for a storage for garlic, like a box, because I knew they had stuff. I mean, I have like a little fresh pantry little thing in my kitchen that I made, but they say garlic is better stored in a dark place. You know what I mean? Like not in bright light and all that kind of stuff. So I was looking online on Amazon, and they had some cute ones. I mean, I'll try to find the picture again and I'll put it here. But it was orange and it said garlic on it. You know what I mean? And all it is like a tin box with holes in it, so because you have to have air to be able to go through it. But it had onions and potatoes, all matching, and I thought that is super cute, so I might get that, right? But then I'm also trying to clean up stuff that I don't use. That's why I was getting rid of all this baking stuff. I still have a couple more containers full of baking stuff, cookie cutters, all that kind of thing I'm not going to use. So I decided, well, why don't I just make my own storage? It's not going to match, not being cute like the orange one. But this is I got this at the flea market. And this is my tin I was telling you guys about, right? And so all I did, so this is going to store my garlic. All I did was drill holes yesterday in it so that it can aerate, right? So this one will be for my garlic. I just have a little thing. I'm going to put this little towel on the bottom and then just place all my garlic in here. Oosh, I had it in there yesterday, but right now I have my garlic airing and drying out a little bit more outside on the patio. But yeah, so this is going to be my garlic tin. I almost forgot to show you guys. Isn't that cool? And then what I'll do with my other ones is I have a big wooden one that's, I don't know if it's the same brand as this, but I'll show you guys that too as I go. And that will store my potatoes. And I don't think I have to do anything to that. I don't think I have to put holes in that, but I'll see. But it's a big wooden box, also from Germany. And I'll put potatoes in there. And then I have another tin that I might store my onions in if I decide to store them inside a box. But yeah, so that's that. Anyway, so that's my plan, and now I am going to get ready to go. My friend should be showing up pretty soon, hopefully, if she didn't forget, so we can go to the flea market. But I'll end with my journal card for this week coming up, and it's this one. All right, first I want you guys to look at him, right? And then this is it. Okay, I'm here. So what are your other with 2 wishes? Oh my God, that's hilarious. Okay. That's not how I feel sometimes when I go to work. But what I thought was pretty cool was when I made these cards, I wasn't thinking about this. And look at the design, and then look at the design here on this bag that I used. Isn't that neat? So yeah, I thought that was what a coincidence. So that's going to go put him so you can see his face. So that's my journal card. I have it all done, so I can probably sew this all together now too. Well, I'll wait and do the middle page first. So this week I'll try to do the middle page in my July journal in one video, put that out so you guys can see that before next trash talk, okay? All right, and then my Scrappy 8 video should be coming out, if not tomorrow, by Tuesday latest, all right? So you guys have a great weekend. Oh, and I want to wish everyone a happy Father's Day. If you're a father, you know who you are. Happy Father's Day, because I don't think I have a lot of male watchers. I know I do have some. Some of them are my friends from my job. So anyway, but happy Father's Day to everybody, okay? And know that I love you all. I'll see y'all in the next video. Tschüss.